Well, hello guys, I'm Pandu Nayak and welcome to an academy. I'm going to explain you the physics problem from the IIT JEE as well as a NEET. So in this one, from the photoelectric effect, the important questions we are going to discuss. So before that, I would like to share a small tips for the photoelectric effect. The questions will be asked from the photoelectric effect is, let's suppose you know already in a discharge tube, in a cathode ray, a cathode is important. When you are actually when a light is hitting, when a photon of a light is hitting on the surface of the cathode, the emission of electron will occur. So emission of electron will occur, and definitely due to that electron it will reach to the anode, and automatically the current will pass through the circuit. So that is we have seen from the photoelectric effect. So problems will be asked for the JEE or a NEET. The emission of the electrons only the problem. So whenever we are giving the light impinging on the this particular cathode, the electrons liberation, how it will occur. So even though there is one more thing you also see, you see already to my hand already there is a connection. So sometimes the potential also plays a main crucial role. Okay, so based on that we have one question, so we will discuss that question now. So what is that question he have made? A photoelectric effect, the work function of metal is a 3.5 electron volt. So work function होता है, it's a minimum energy, the minimum energy which required to liberate the electron. So if something from the cathode I wanted to remove electrons, I need to give how much here? 3.5 electron volt. उससे ज़्यादा भी देना पड़ता है. So 3.5 electron volt. Above that only you should give, then only the electron can be liberated, otherwise electron will not liberate. So 3.5 electron volt, the emitted electron can be stopped by applying a potential of 1.2 volt then. So here emission of electron we wanted to stop. So how can I stop? So clearly, so on a cathode it was actually the cathode, if I draw it here. So on a cathode, it was connected to some of the battery here. So some voltage were connected, and this voltage, this anode. So let's suppose light falls on this particular cathode. This is a cathode plate. So here what exactly I am trying to do is, I wanted to stop that. I wanted to stop the liberation of electron. So even though how can I stop? Generally, if light falls on the cathode, it is automatically liberates. If it is reaches the 3.5 electron volt energy, if we give, automatically it will liberate the electron. But I am going to stop by applying some of the voltage. What voltage here? Negative voltage you are applying to stop it. Negative voltage you are applying to stop the emission of electron. Okay. So here that is a question. So from there, what I wanted to see here, actually electrons if it is liberated means above 3.5 energy only we are giving. Okay. So here when we are giving that one and we are reducing the voltage here, due to that what happens here, clearly the energy will be, energy we are wanted to reduce it. But initially how much energy would be there? Initially before giving this voltage, how much energy we are given? So we are reduced 1.2 volt means if we add this to this one, automatically above that energy only we are given, then only the electron was released. So there is you have to understand the question in two terminology. One is simple, whenever the light you are supplying, before that the voltage was 1.2 volt. The voltage was 1.2 volt. After you are supplying the amount of energy, which is if it is 3.5 energy if you have supplied, the voltage and this energy automatically liberates the electron. Okay. So to do that, so what I am going to see, first of all in the option you need to see few things. So in the option, what are the options we have? You see there is a energy of the incident photon is 4.7 electron volt. Okay. Second option we got is energy of the incident photon is 2.3 electron volt, and third one is, you see, if the higher a frequency photon be used and PEC means photoelectric current will rise. Next, when the energy of the photon is 3.5 electron volt, the PEC means photoelectric current will be maximum. So here clearly the few things you can remove. Clearly you see the third option. Third option is higher the frequency of photon, and you see PEC means photoelectric current will rise. This is clearly wrong because photoelectric current is independent of frequency. So this is the option I can get it, this option I can remove it. Next, fourth option you see. Fourth option is also same. What is that? When the energy of the photon is 3.5 electron, the PEC will be maximum. How it will be maximum? It should be liberated. I told you already, above this one, if you apply, then only it will be liberated. Otherwise it won't be liberated. It will be staying like that only. So here he is saying that maximum. So this option is also wrong. So only left out with the two problems here, which is the energy of incident and other one is energy of the incident of photon is 2.3 electron volt. Now we see. So any of the options I am deleting here. So no need this option. I am going to remove this option. Okay, I am going to utilize some of the board from here. So here what I can see. So I can use one formula called total energy you are applying is equal to kinetic energy of the electron Ke plus the work function is 0.0. Kinetic energy plus work function is 0.0. Why kinetic energy? Because the electron which is liberated from the cathode, the electron which is, let's suppose when you supplying the light, the electron which is liberated, which will be moving with a certain kinetic energy. Certain kinetic energy. So we have one problem here. So what is that? Kinetic energy has you can convert kinetic energy have a formula. Which formula that is? Clearly I can write the formula for the kinetic energy is K kinetic energy is equal to electron into the stopping voltage. So electron volt, you are taking electron like that, electron voltage you take it like that. The voltage, whatever the voltage is given is 1.2, which is negative voltage you are giving. So negative voltage you are giving, but kinetic energy will not be a negative one. It is always a positive. So you have to take it how much here? 1.2, and it is anyhow it is in volt. So now it will become as electron volt. So now if I substitute here, energy will become as so kinetic energy is 1.2 electron volt and 3.5. So total is how much here? 4.3 electron volt, which is the total energy which actually have for the electron. So if you reduce this much, it will be stopped. So here the energy of the incident photon is how much here? 4.3 electron volt. Incident photon. Incident photon is nothing but the photon you are supplying, the whatever the light you are supplying, impinging on the cathode. Sorry, this is not 4.3, it will be 4.7 electron volt. So 4.7 electron volt means this much photon, this much energy photon if you supply to the cathode, definitely with the 4.7 electron if you supply, then automatically electron will be liberated from the cathode. This is the answer. And second answer you see 2.3 volts. So here energy of the incident photon is 2.3. It is clearly lower than the work function. So electron will not be liberated. So this option is a wrong option. First option is a correct option. So next is the next question. Yes. Next the stopping potential. Next question you see. The stopping potential is given as stopping potential versus a frequency. So stopping potential V0 and versus a frequency is nu. Apply the substance of a shown in figure. The threshold wavelength is. So he is asking you wavelength. So every exam, in all the type of exam like NEET or IIT you go, definitely pictorial representation and graphical problems definitely they'll ask. So especially from the photoelectric effect, the smallest and easiest question will be this kind of question. What is this question is here? So he is asking you threshold wavelength. And the graph you see here, already the graph is mentioned. The graph is between voltage versus frequency. Clearly the graph is between voltage versus frequency. So here phi will be the, what is this one? The phi, whatever phi is, this is a threshold frequency. Means the minimum frequency to rise, the minimum frequency to liberate the electrons. And the stopping potential was here 2 was given. The stopping potential we have like this. So here we want a wavelength. When wavelength is you want to find it, then definitely you have a relation. Basic relation we got it already. So you know already basic relation is lambda is equal to c divided by frequency nu. That to be which frequency is asking here. There are many frequencies we have, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that, many frequencies we have. But particularly the graph is started from this one. So this would be your minimum frequency. So which is I am taking it as a threshold frequency. So now clearly you know already c means that is a light velocity. Light velocity is how much? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, and frequency is how much here? 5, but it is multiple of 10 power 14. So I am writing 5 into 10 power 14. Okay. Now simple what is there? So if you just cancel this 10 power 8, 10 power 14, then 10 power 6 will be left, and here it will, if I do it then 0. How much it will be left? 0.6. So total if I write it, lambda is equal to 0.6 into 10 power minus 6. Okay, but if I see in the options A, B, C, D, so A is definitely not an answer, D is not an answer, and C is not an answer, but it can be answered. B will be answered. So how you see? You can convert this one as a 6 into 10 power minus 7, or else you can write it as a 6000 into 10 power minus 10. So from there I can directly write, so clearly if I can write this part, lambda is equal to, so lambda is equal to what I can write, buddy? From this one, lambda is equal to 6000 into 10 power 10 is nothing but I can convert it as a Armstrongs. So it will be 6000 Armstrongs. So answer for you is B. Next question. Okay, next question is, what is the next question? Next question is also based on the graph, but this graph is not like a previous question which we have analyzed from the graph. So this is the graph, we have to be very careful. So see what is the question. So which one of the following graph represent the variation of maximum kinetic energy of emitted electrons with the frequency nu and the photoelectric current correctly? So for this one what you have to do is we have to apply the our Einstein's equation. What is the Einstein's equation? Einstein's equation is no, E is equal to kinetic energy plus work function. Okay, kinetic energy plus work function. So clearly any if you wanted to write a kinetic energy, so kinetic energy is equal to, what can I write here? Kinetic energy is equal to total energy minus the work function. So if you just see with the if you wanted to make it like a mathematical expression, so kinetic energy is already in y axis, so you have to take a y. Total energy is nothing but E into nu, so h nu you can say, h nu. Okay, similarly if I say this is a h nu in the frequency, means x axis is a frequency. Okay, and the work function you can take it as a some constant c. So you see clearly this is a intersection of a graph. So intersection of equation. So it's definitely not starts from the 0. So it is started from the origin. So definitely this option is wrong option. Let's see second option. Second option, even though it is actually started from this one, it is not an intersection graph. So this is also wrong. Here C is also a problem, but the interception is made on the y axis, but the interception is made on a x axis in this equation. Okay, so interception is made in this equation. So clearly, so I can write so here there is one more thing I would like to write kinetic energy is equal to, what can I write? H into nu. So if you wanted to make it in the exactly like look like a equation, what you want to write simple here? So h nu is nothing but m into x you can write. So it will be clear for you. So from there you can. So first option is wrong. Second option is clearly wrong from there. And third option, you see this is actually making angle with the x axis, y axis. So this is clearly wrong. Why? Because here mass into x, slope into x. So slope into x minus c. This is the interception question. So interception is made with the y-axis. So this option is also clearly wrong. Then what is the left one? This one is the correct one, because here you can see the minimum frequency, interception, and this one. Okay, and one more thing you should be careful, kinetic energy will not be negative in this question. So negative is negative होने का कुछ problem ही नहीं है. Okay, so here all this stuff you should be taking into consideration. I hope all these answers is answered your questions. Okay, thank you all.